Bobcats. Davis Ragland, pick 6. Feldman, that one will get in. That's a good point right there. A shot coming here. That's a goal. Lifted to left center field. Gets off the warning track into the wall. Transition 3. Boom! Knocks that one down. And it's a goal. What a beautiful play. Dutton, look what I found over to first. Gets a 3-on-1 all the way. Yes! There he goes. Oh, it is so good to be back in the Conference of Champions tonight in the place they call Fort Dodge. Brandon Lewis with you tonight on KFJB-TV. Great to have you tuned in as we bring you live coverage from Fort Dodge High School. It's the Bobcats and the Dodgers coming up in the season tip here tonight, as first serve coming up in just a little bit between the Dodgers and the Bobcats. Jen O'Neill is the new head coach for the Marshalltown Bobcats. As she comes in, a familiar name in the program, but getting a shot at head coach. Cats are 16-5 against Fort Dodge since 2009. But Fort Dodge has taken the last 4 matches as the Cats had won 15 in a row before that, as they lost 3-2 and 2-1 last year against the Dodgers. Meanwhile, Julie Astor, she is back as head coach. As last year it was Lexi Astor. She was the head coach. She played previously at UNI. 23 matches she played in her career for the Panthers, and her mother Julie was the assistant coach last year, and now she is back at the helm for the Dodgers. It's an Iowa Alliance Conference matchup between the 5A Bobcats and the 4A Dodgers here tonight. We've got our keys to the game, starting lineups, and our pregame chat with Jen O'Neill coming up next. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Welcome back into the countdown to first serve here tonight on KFJB-TV. It's the season opener between the Bobcats and the Dodgers. Jen O'Neill, new head coach for the Marshalltown Bobcats heading into the season. We had a chance to kind of chat with you about preseason expectations, taking over the helm in your first year. Of course, taking over for Kaylee Pashong a year ago. You said you've kind of leaned on her going into the season. Is that right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. She was really awesome reaching out to me. I'd reach out to her. We met for dinner. She gave me some tips and pointers, shared her resources, and actually she's been awesome. She texted me tonight too before the match and said good luck, and so I love having her support. Means the world to me.
I don't know how many times you have to go to Fort Dodge consecutively, but the Bobcats were here last year. We had this one on KFJB-TV, and Bobcats were down in that one, but clawed back in, ended up falling 3-2 as the Dodgers have had the Cats' number over the past couple of years after 15 in a row, won consecutively by the Bobcats. So how do you kind of turn the tide here tonight with your 9 seniors?
Well, I definitely think it's not on their mind. Like last year's not on their mind. It's this year. We're focused on this year. We're focused on our one team mantra, and they are excited and ready to get back at it. I know we were talking kind of pregame, and they're like, we just want it to be our turn. We're ready to play. So, yeah, I mean, I think all the preseason work that we've done, the conversations we've had, the team building we've done, they have all led up to this, and we are just literally ready to get out there and go.
A year ago, number 2 in the Iowa Alliance Conference. How do you claim that top title this year?
Well, I think doing what we're doing. We're working really hard, great communication. We are really that culture community. I think I talked about that before, and that same purpose, right? We're going out there, we're having fun, but we're also doing the work. And so I think all the things that we've been putting together, I'm excited to see what we can do.
Julie Astor, no stranger to a lot of Dodger fans. She previously coached volleyball. Her daughter coached last year. Now she's back in the head role. What do you really know Fort Dodge does well coming into this one?
Well, obviously they also work really hard. Watching a little bit of film from last year, they move really well on defense. They have some returning starters too. They have a really big middle that we're going to contend with, and so I think that they are probably planning for us the way that we planned for them, and obviously that coaching experience helps a lot too.
Is it a good experience to get your first road game right out of the gate, especially with a long trip like this to Fort Dodge?
Yeah, it was great. I am excited to be here with these guys. On our road trip here, I was able to talk with my assistant coaches and kind of game plan and talk through lineups, and then we really just chit-chatted about life on the way, and it was really nice and relaxing, and the girls were having some fun, playing some music. We're just coming into this with, we cannot wait to get on that floor and show everybody what we've been working on.
Well, you have a good opportunity against the Dodgers here tonight. Best of luck, Coach.
Thank you so much.
All right, that is Jen O'Neill with us on our countdown to first serve. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the starters for the Dodgers and the Bobcats as coverage continues right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
At Greg Young Automotive, we go the extra mile for our customers across Iowa. Why do customers choose us and keep coming back? Because our commitment to exceptional service and satisfaction never wavers. With our extensive network of dealerships throughout Iowa, we leverage unbeatable pricing and offer a better inventory selection than other dealerships. Visit any of our 6 locations across the state and experience the Greg Young difference, where we'll go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back to Fort Dodge High School. Brandon Lewis courtside as the Dodgers and Bobcats getting warmed up, as the ladies out there right now taking their turn at getting warmed up for this one. Busy night in the Iowa Alliance North side of things. Ames is taking off Waterloo East to get things going at Harrison Barnes Gym in Ames. Valley with a early season test against the Mason City Riverhawks. That one being taking part at Dallas Center Grimes as part of a, 5 teams, whatever you call that. A lot of teams. A little small tourney, I guess, to begin the season. And then on the south side of the Iowa Alliance, Ottumwa takes on Des Moines East tonight. Des Moines Hoover is taking on Sadell. Newton and Hoover, as well as PCM and Hoover, as they are at Newton here tonight, as they have a small tournament, preseason tournament going on with Iowa Alliance Conference action tonight. We'll try to keep you up to date. Newton took down Des Moines Hoover 2-0 in their first matchup early tonight, so that is the only score we have so far in an early night so far around the Iowa Alliance Conference. All right, let's get to tonight's starting lineups, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver you the starting lineups. For Julie Astor and the Fort Dodge Dodgers, 20-14 a year ago. They were 4-0 in the Iowa Alliance North side of things. They lost 3-0 to Dallas Center Grimes to end the season in Class 4A last year. Outside hitter tonight, Mia McCaleb. She'll get the start, a senior at 5'5". She had 199 kills, 15 blocks, 280 digs, 45 aces, and 94% on that serve efficiency. So really a do-it-all senior who's coming back for Julie Astor and the Dodgers. Braxton Denclaw, the senior setter, 5'3", 15 kills, 109 digs, 22 aces a year ago, coming off the bench. Number 9, Melina Meyer, a middle hitter. Did not really get any varsity action a year ago, but she is a junior and stands 5'7". LJ Mail, she'll get the start, middle hitter right there in the middle. As LJ Mail a year ago, 96 kills, 43 blocks, middle hitter as she is 6 foot and a junior. Outside hitter Grace Behrens, she is a senior at 5'7", played in 15 matches, did pick up just 1 ace a year ago. And Cadence Tooney will round things out. She's an outside hitter, a senior at 5'9", 141 kills, 47 blocks, and 37 aces a year ago for the Dodgers. That's the Dodgers side of things. Now time for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Getting the start tonight, number 6, Kennedy Feldman, outside hitter, and a senior at 5'9", 137 kills, 13 blocks, 34 ace, 171 digs. Number 8, Madison Rogers, a senior middle hitter, came and joined the Bobcats near the back end of the season a year ago, picked up 19 kills for the Bobcats, as Rogers stands at 5'10". Number 10, Lainey Danielson will start. The senior at 5'9", outside hitter, 97 kills, 63 digs, 4 ace, and 12 blocks up front for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Getting the start tonight as well is number 16, Gabby Estabrook, a senior setter at 5'4", 340 assists, 123 digs, 39 ace, and 18 blocks. We had her on Bobcat Live last week. If you want to go back and watch that one on our YouTube channel, that one is archived for you. And I had to ask her, being a golfer, what is better? You know, maybe get an eagle or kind of the perfect set to set up that kill. And she definitely liked the setup for the kill aspect and that team aspect of volleyball. I still will go with an eagle any day. Number 17, Olivia Holmgren. She'll be in the middle tonight, a senior at 5'11", 4 kills and 3 blocks a year ago in limited action for the Bobcats. And number 21, Ellie Hughes. She is just a solid competitor up front there. Right side setter. She kind of moves around, does it all. 257 assists a year ago, 85 kills, 40 ace, 153 digs, 10 blocks. Right there, says it all. Do it all. Ellie Hughes rounds out the lineup. A. Gay is going to be the libero tonight. Did not play a year ago. She's a senior, standing at 4'11", coming into this one as she'll roam around for the Marshalltown Bobcats. That is the starting lineup for your Marshalltown Bobcats. Head coach Jen O'Neill for the Bobcats a year ago, 12-27. They went 5-2 in the Iowa Alliance North side of things, as a 3-0 win in the playoffs against Des Moines East, and then lost 3-0 at Johnston, who had some absolute cannons on their front line. And I think half their roster was going to college to play volleyball, it seemed like. But a very good Johnston team a year ago. Well, both teams making their final warm-ups here tonight in Fort Dodge. And when we come back, we will get you set and ready to go. We'll get our keys to the match as you are locked in on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Life can take unexpected turns. Maybe you started college, but life got in the way. At Marshalltown Community College, we understand. It's never too late to chase your dreams. Come back to where your journey began. Rediscover your passion for learning and let us help you achieve your goals. Schedule a visit today at MarshalltownCommunityCollege.com.
Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction.
Trying to answer. Lainey Danielson, that one will fall in. And the serve is in. That'll be an ace. A clean one right there. Line set up. It's tipped back. Bowie, Roush, all fired up. The first serve of the season tonight on KFJB-TV. It's the Dodgers and Bobcats live from Fort Dodge. I'm Brandon Lewis, our producer tonight, David Braga, as well as camera crew, Jesse DeMeyer. Thanks so much for starting off the season with us here on KFJB-TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, get those upcoming game alerts, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the action here on KFJB-TV. All right, let's get to our keys to the game here tonight. All brought to you by First Rate Real Estate. Well, for Marshalltown, it's 9 lives. As for the Bobcats, they have 9 seniors coming into this one, and a lot to be said for that with that experience. Kennedy Feldman, a senior. McKenna Coleman, Madison Rogers, Lainey Danielson, Ed Gay, Gabby Estabrook, Olivia Holmgren, Ellie Hughes, and Sydney Capeyu. All 9 seniors for this Marshalltown Bobcats, hoping that the experience heading into the season opener here tonight will pay off for them. Meanwhile, on the other side of things for Fort Dodge, we've actually changed it up because Porter not going to be in the starting lineup. She really filled up the stat column. She wasn't their main one. Mia McCaleb was definitely the main one. So we'll go new faces is a lot. Julie Astor was a head coach, assistant last year, back in the lead role. They lost 4 seniors from a year ago, and all 4 of those seniors played over 23 matches each. And obviously some experience. Mia McCaleb, Braxton Denclaw, a senior, both of them, and bring back some experience. Lucy Porter, we'll see if she comes off the bench. She had 105 kills, 26 blocks, and 28 aces a year ago. A nice, solid player for them. Grace Barron's a senior, Lacey Larson, and Cadence Tooney as well. He's senior for the Fort Dodge Dodgers. So anyway, they have some experience, obviously coming back, maybe not quite as much as the Bobcats, but we'll see if their new faces can make a difference here tonight against your Marshalltown Bobcats. Hope to have you along. Coming up on Thursday night, it is Bobcat Live, as we'll be inside Rosie's at Wayward Social. We'll be joined by head coach Adam Goodvid and linebacker Davis Ragland for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Jen O'Neill, volleyball head coach, she'll be on, as well as Ellie Hughes, which we just talked about a short time ago, and her leadership as a senior. She'll be on Bobcat Live. We'll also be joined by Brett Umpton. He is the band director, as well as boys golf, and AD Ryan Isgrig, and the MFL. Drew Anderson will be joining us on Bobcat Live on Thursday. Football, we've got it against Mason City Friday, and then next week, Marshalltown at Hoover in volleyball action. So plenty coming up for you here on your home for the Cats. We will take another quick timeout, and first serve from Fort Dodge is coming up. This is your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social. And that's just on the inside. Step outside and enjoy patio life at Gutter Point with drinks, shuffleboard, live music, and fun atmosphere. Follow Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to plan your next visit to the place for fun.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Welcome back to Fort Dodge. Brandon Lewis with you here tonight as the season tips off for the Marshalltown Bobcats and the Dodgers. Starting lineups here inside Dodger High School. Let's take a listen in.
Their starters. First up for their reserves, we have number 5, Kate Sandvik. Number 7, McKenna Coleman. Number 11, Kingsley Bowie. Number 12, Lauren O'Neill. Number 14, Bella Avis. Number 18, Gianna Bounty. Number 22, Harper Wilson. And number 24, Sydney Capella. And now your starting lineup for the Bobcats. First up, number 4, defensive specialist, A.K. Number 6, Kennedy Feldman. Number 8, Madison Rogers. Number 10, Lady Danielson. Number 16, Gabby Estabrook. Number 17, Olivia Holmgren. And number 21, Ellie Hughes. Bobcats are coached by General Neal, assisted by Casey Mapley, Marsha Schultz, Jeremy Nichols, and Haley Bader. And now your lineup for your own hometown Dodgers. First up, starting with the reserves, number 3, Braxton Dayclaw. Number 4, Madison Hoshaw. Number 5, Karen Rubentrup. Number 6, Katie Mason. Number 8, J.C. Cooper. Number 12, Grace Barron. Number 14, Addison Critch. Number 15, Sydney Carver. And now your stars for tonight's contest for the Dodgers. Number 2, Mia Michaela. Number 9, Aida Meyer. Number 10, L.J. Mayo. Number 11, Ellie Doster. Number 13, Amara Lacey Larson. Number 16, Grace Nichols. And number 19, Cadence Tooney. The Dodgers are coached by Beth Wilder and Julie Astor, and assisted by Tam Miller and Jordan Westergaard. And now please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, we are good to go here tonight between the Dodgers and the Bobcats as our starting lineup's just a little bit different there as what we heard from head coach Jen O'Neill to get underway here tonight. It looked like Kate Sandvik was going to get the start. I know she played a little bit in JV before this one here tonight. So both teams match up for the first time this season. A year ago, it was 3-2 and 2-1. Dodgers got the best of the Bobcats as the Dodgers have taken the last 4 matches after the Bobcats had won 15 in a row before that. So see if the Bobcats can get back on track. Both teams in the red tops. So you decipher here. Just kidding. The Bobcats on the left there as on the road in their red tops. Blue numbers, Bobcats written on the back side. Meanwhile, for the Dodgers, red tops, black bottoms here tonight as Dodgers written across the back of those uniforms with those white numbers on the right side of your TV screen. Looks like Bobcats getting ready to make their substitution with Agay about to check in at libero. And she will, as Holmgren will be replaced. As we're good with checks pregame for the Dodgers as we begin the season with first serve here tonight in Fort Dodge. Officials good to play, and it looks like first serve will go to the Dodgers here tonight. Always interesting, the first game of the season, a little more hoopla than what we see in another 5-10 games down the road here, so starting behind here tonight, but we are set, so to speak, between the Dodgers and the Bobcats. Out to serve, Ellie Doster. She'll send it over, dugout. And the Bobcats try for a kill, and that one's going to be out on the near side, and Gabby Esterbrook and crew as Esterbrook watched it sail out on the near side. Excited about that. Saw a big load up from the near side. Bobcats almost got the kill. Now Feldman to serve. Sends it to the back line to McCaleb. Blocked up front. Rogers, Danielson both got a piece of that one. Sent it to the back line. Agay digs it out. It's set up far side and past the Dodgers. Point Bobcats. 2-0 start here tonight on the road. Definitely feels some of the energy tonight for the Bobcat faithful. Good serve to the back line by Feldman. Bumped over. Set up. And Rogers hammers one home. 3-0 Bobcats. Well, that's got to be a good feeling. Get a kill right off the bat, and you're already up 3-0. Here's Feldman again. A slight touch to the near side, but it is out, and it's 4-0 Bobcats now. Feldman again. Good block. Rogers got a piece of that one up front. Agay digs it, keeps it alive for the Bobcats. Quick play over. Bobcats get ready defensively. A block and a tip by Rogers. It will fall. And that will be a point, the first one of the match here tonight for the Dodgers. Cadence Tooney will go back. She'll serve. Feldman up to the front line, and Rogers again hammers one. 5-1 Bobcats. Rotational piece right there as J.C. Cooper checks in for the Dodgers. Rogers to serve. Strong, and it's 6-1 Bobcats. Caleb dug it out of there initially. Bobcats go for it. Danielson gets it blocked, but Bobcats have it. And the play over is out. And that'll be a point for the Dodgers, 6-2. And the libero to serve, number 52. And, of course, rosters we have didn't give the libero number here, so trying to have been figuring out who the libero is, what number is not out there this evening. Big hammer by Michaela, but she made contact with the nets, and it's a point for the Bobcats, 7-2. Ellie Hughes to serve for the Bobcats. Feldman bump up there. Ellie Hughes. That one blocked into the net, and a point for the Dodgers. I believe the libero is going to be LJ Mail. I believe that's who it was. Actually, no, she's on the side. So I'm still trying to figure out what player is the libero here for the Dodgers tonight. Gay. Miscommunication nearly. Capello gets it over, though. Hughes and Agay just get it over on the third. And that one will luckily fall in. Just a bad break for the Dodgers right there as Lainey Danielson played it over lightly. And Bobcats will take it right there as Danielson will go back to serve. And a misplay, a really good serve. Dodgers, though, get to it, scrambling. A nice play by J.C. Cooper. Oh, and a bump with the libero as well as Cooper. And that one will fall in, and it's Bobcats with the lead 9-3. And the serve is going to be out on Danielson. And Michaela back to serve for the Dodgers. Bobcats scrambling, three, and that one just gets over. Feldman hammers, but it's out on the back line. No contact for the Dodgers, and a point for them. And Mia Michaela, 45 aces a year ago and nearly 95% on her serve efficiency. Loads one up right there. Hughes plays to Capello. Good block up front. Holmgren's check back in. She was part of that one. Strong. And it's 10-5. Bobcats get the season going here tonight. And then, of course, the season with a little bit of a break due to the Labor Day holiday right around the corner on Monday. Just checking in for the Bobcats, Lauren O'Neill. She serves to the back line. Set up. Feldman, good play. Dodgers keep it alive. A good block, but couldn't get it back over. Set up outside. Capello not enough to get it over the net. The Bobcats open up with a haul to Fort Dodge tonight and then are off until Tuesday next week. Be on the road. Another Conference of Champions matchup at Des Moines Hoover. We'll have that one for you here on KFJB-TV. So 10-6 now. Dodgers are trying to claw back into this one. There might have been a substitution violation on the Dodgers. And so a point's going to be awarded for the Bobcats, 11-6. Payu's going to check out, and Gabby Estabrook will check in. The back line misplayed by the Dodgers. Point Bobcats 12-6. It is 12-6 Bobcats with the lead and a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV. A serve and a good one from Gabby Estabrook. As the Bobcats get a point right there as it went into the rafters. And point right there, so 13-6. Gabby Estabrook back to serve again. Good point right there. Third serve in a row by Estabrook. Set up on the outside. O'Neal with the save right there. Third is over by Rogers. Backside setup. This play, they'll have to get it over. Maybe they ruled it was blocked there. Feldman has it blocked, but it does get over, and the point for the Bobcats, 15-6. Jump serve by Estabrook away, fourth in a row, and load up, and that's going to be out. Off the back line, strong for the Dodgers. Intense Bobcats on the road here tonight. Definitely fired up, and another timeout I thought was going to be called. A substitution here is going to be called, officials timeout here. All right, so they're going to give that point back to the Dodgers to say the Bobcats did tip it there. O'Neal flails, keeps it alive, and Estabrook and Ellie Hughes in the same place at the same time. That one will fall in for a Dodger point. The serve eats up Lainey Danielson. Ellie Doster, the sophomore, no varsity action a year ago, really, to speak of. And right there, a good serve by her. And that one will get through. It was tipped by the Dodgers. Point Bobcats. Set up on the outside. And too hot to handle. That one's going to get stuck in the lights. And not coming down. And the point's going to be ruled. Bobcats serve. And that one did not come back down. A break there for the Bobcats. I don't think they realistically had a play on that, even if it did. But they'll catch a break. And a miss hit into the net. Hughes. Point Dodgers. Well, process of elimination, I don't see a 16. Oh, now I see a 16 out there in Grace Nichols. Still trying to work on who the libero is. Rogers a little tip, trying to find a open spot, could not. And now McCaleb mishits. 17-10 Bobcats. Holmgren. Now they set it up. Danielson. Good point right there. All fired up. So 18-10, huge point right there. I think it's actually, I was wondering where Lucy Porter was. I think that's who the libero is here tonight. And she had 28 aces, 26 blocks, and 105 kills last year, as that one will fall in. A point for the Dodgers. And A. Gay, unfortunately, could not find a teammate right there. Well, that one almost panned out. Bobcats were scrambling, and Hughes was able to put it over, and she fires one to the back line. That just in. Big point for the Bobcats, 19-12. Hughes, a year ago, 40 ace. Use a couple more of those right here. Got to help finish off this first set of action on the road. And that one, Gay went for the dig and came up and hit Hughes right in the chops, and she looks to be okay. A little smile after that one. 19-13. Yeah, it looks like Lucy Porter, the senior at 5'8", she is the libero tonight for the Dodgers. And out on the back line on the serve, point for the Bobcats, 20-13. That one's going to be strong. Point Bobcats. Annie Danielson back to serve as Jen O'Neill gives the call on where that serve's going to go. Backside Capeyu, just out of reach for her. Point for the Dodgers. So 7 points of difference here in this first set. Bobcats got off to a really hot start, 4-0. Feldman gets that one to fall in. A big point right there, 22-14. So the first match of the season, definitely Bobcats looking in good form, and a lot of intensity here. Excited to get the season started as Lauren O'Neill to serve. And just off the fingertips of Lacey Larson, and a point for the Bobcats. Or excuse me, that was Tooney. Cadence Tooney with that one. O'Neal to serve again. And into the net, 23-15. Strong in the back line. Substitution for the Bobcats as Estabrook is back in. She'll serve. First set point. And that serve nearly eats up the Dodgers. Just over in 3, nearly on the line, but that one's just in. Ellie Doster checks back into the match for the Dodgers, and she'll serve. Cruz dives. Rogers loads up, out. That one out on the back line. Bobcats were hoping for possibly a little bit of contact there in a tip, but officials say no. Great play by the Bobcats, but they did not expect Tooney to return that one to sender. Bobcats and the Dodgers work back in here in the first set. Nobody home. Well, always good to start hot in a set, but it's definitely how you finish it off. Up to the front line, Estabrook gets it to Feldman, hits the net, gets over. And that one's going to be strong. Out near head coach Jed O'Neal as she catches that one, and that will finish off the first set. 25-19. The Bobcats take that first set. They got off to a 4-0 lead and look really strong to get themselves in good position heading into the second set here tonight as Gabby Estabrook, some good serves in there in that first set. A little bit of miscommunication, but Rogers really early on in that set, she did a nice job to get a couple of kills early on that really helped set that tempo. So we'll see how the Bobcats do heading in to the second set. We'll step aside. You're locked into Bobcat Volleyball right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you want to kick off football season in a new recliner, pass the bread at a beautiful new dining set, or lay up on a luxurious sectional sofa, McGregor's is the right play. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from their friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selections at McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
25-19, the final in that first set here tonight as we move to the second. As the Bobcats off to a strong start on the road as they look to avoid starting off the season with a loss to Fort Dodge. They've lost 4 matches in a row to the Dodgers, looking to get back on track as overall since 2009, the Bobcats 16-5 in matchups against the Dodgers. So a few adjustments being made before we get ready to go for the second set here tonight in Fort Dodge. Let's take a look and see what else is going on around the Iowa Alliance Conference tonight. As earlier tonight, we knew that Newton defeated Des Moines Hoover in early season tournament action. And that's just the only one we have from the Iowa Alliance South side of things, as Newton defeated Hoover 2-0 earlier tonight. On the Iowa Alliance North side of things, still no final scores here tonight, but Ames is taking on Waterloo East. Valley and Mason City also matching up in Dallas Center Grimes tonight in early season tournament play. So it looks like Rogers is going to be back out there to start this second set, as well as Ellie Hughes, Kennedy Feldman, Lainey Danielson, Olivia Holmgren, and Gabby Estabrook for the Marshalltown Bobcats. And we're going with Lucy Porter. We can't find a number 7 out there, and she's wearing 52. We did not have that listed in our officially unofficial rosters. Usually always early on in the season. We're still sorting that kind of thing out. Grace Nichols checks in on the substitution.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Looking at the auto.
And Estabrook is ready to go. We got a little cheering section over here to our near side. And there's a little pump up right there as we are good to go for the second set. I mean, I've been ready to go for at least 2 minutes now, but officials, they got to be official. Which is a good time to remind to hit the like and subscribe button and get upcoming game alerts by making sure that those notifications are on. You don't want to miss Bobcat Live Thursday, as well as football season. Week number 1 kicks off. 6:30 pregame coverage. 7:30 is kickoff between the Riverhawks of Mason City and your Marshalltown Bobcats, and the unveiling of a brand new offense for the Marshalltown Bobcats, which we'll see probably more running than we've seen in the past. As a scrimmage against Cedar Rapids, Washington last Friday night. Saw that one. All right, it's everyone's first night tonight, and I think we're good to go here in the second set. Estabrook sneaks that one over. Gay with a good dig set up for Feldman, hammers it, it's out on the Dodgers. Point for the Bobcats as they start out set 2, just like they did set 1. Going up 1-0. To the back line, misplayed by McCaleb. A couple times that has happened to her. And another good solid serve right there by Gabby Estabrook, as the senior will go back for 3 in a row now. Sneaking that serve and a point. Dodgers able to get just a fingertip on it, but not able to play it back. Estabrook, 4th serve in a row. Nearly eats up McCaleb in the back line. They'll get it over. Up to the front. Set up backside. Hughes. That one's strong. And a point for the Dodgers. Ellie Doster, sophomore, did not play at the varsity level last year. She'll serve. Off the side of the hands of Danielson, calls for it as she pushes it over. Blocked. Rogers denies her. And into the net by the Dodgers. Point Bobcats 4-1. Feldman back to serve for the Bobcats in their red tops, blue numbers. Dodgers on the right side of your TV screen. Red tops, white numbers. And that one's going to be just in. That was a good play by the Dodgers. Evidently, these two teams, not like the NFL, where you release your whole uniform schedule before the season starts. So we got two red top teams here tonight. I like it, personally. Mostly because I think the red tops for the Bobcats, they've got the blue tops. A point falls in there for the Dodgers. The blue tops are pretty good, but the red tops, definitely a clean look for the Marshalltown Bobcats. So the Dodgers right back into it now, 4-3. Nice student section for the Dodgers, as you see on the far side. And the serve is away by Tooney. Gay dug it out up to the front line. Hughes pushes it over. And a missed play. Feldman, though, keeps it alive. Hughes targeted Behrens right there. She was able to play it. Feldman now back towards the middle. And a nice play. That's a heads-up play by a senior at Estabrook right there for the point for the Bobcats. And just as soon as the Dodgers work back in, you end that. And it's a point for the Bobcats. Now 5-3, and Rogers to serve. Line drive over the net. McCaleb gets denied. Holmgren in the area, but I believe that was Ellie Hughes with the block. And a point for the Bobcats, 6-3 is Rogers' second serve. Nice play. Danielson just reached over. Used her height to her advantage to play that one back over real quick. Pick up that point. Here's Rogers' third. To the middle. Holmgren got a piece of it, but it does fall in. Point for the Dodgers. And that one's going to be a point for the Bobcats. Ellie Hughes with a point. Looked like Dodgers were going to be in position for the block, but not able to get it back over. And it's 8-4. Hughes with the serve. On the near side, she found McCaleb. And, ooh, that one was going to be out, but Agay does touch it. Dodger point. Those are tough ones. Will they fall in? Will they not? Agay did not want to risk it, but does result in a Dodger point as Laxton Denclaw to serve. Just out by Holmgren. Point for the Dodgers. Senior back for her second serve in a row, and that one into the net. Point Bobcats, 9-6. McCaleb loads up, but I think there was contact into the net by the Bobcats, and possibly Capeyu, so that will be a point for the Dodgers. Holmgren gets the short serve, and Feldman can't quite get that one over, and just like that, Dodgers back in one. McCaleb's serve on the way. Capeyu. Strong right there, but Porter kept it alive. Hughes now to Agay, bumped over to the near side. Capeyu again. Capeyu That one tipped by the Dodgers, and they'll get it over, but good job by Feldman, front line. She is able to tap that one back the other way and pick up the point for the Bobcats. 10-8. And first time we see McKenna Coleman tonight, the senior. And 5'3", 9 aces a year ago. Checks back in, 72% efficiency serving a year ago. Rogers front line just missed on getting contact with the volleyball. And so not able to pick up the block, and Dodgers back within one. Tough play off the side of the hand of Danielson and a scramble drill, and we're tied at 10. That one eats up Coleman, but she does a nice job to dig it out. Feldman plays it over. And that one will find Bermuda Triangle right there. Nobody home. And a point for the Bobcats. Take the lead back 11-10. Blocked. Rogers keeps it alive. Estabrook plays it over. Estabrook far side. Feldman blocked, but it goes out. And so that'll be a point for the Bobcats. 12-10 now. Estabrook sets it up. Rogers loads up. A good play by the Dodgers to get a hand underneath of it. Michaela beaten up by that strong shot by the Bobcats to the back line. Feldman. Into the rafters. Point Bobcats. Good job by both teams right there. A little rally, and Bobcats end up with the point. Jump serve by Estabrook. That was going to be a tough play, and just got it over the tree trunks in the front line for the Bobcats, seeing Rogers as well as Feldman. Doster's serve is over. Set up, Ellie Hughes. Blocked it out. Point Bobcats. 13-11. It seems like the Dodgers, anytime they get remotely back into it, including a 10-10 tie here in the second set, Bobcats are able to find a way to get their lead back. Looks like we might have some sweat or blood or something on the floor. Maybe just a little bit of sweat. No towels on hand, so somebody's jacket can be used right there. By the way, who brought a jacket to the game? 90. 14-11. And that one just out on the far side, so point for the Bobcats, 15-11. It's actually cooled down here, though. A little front came through, so it's 78 now. It was mid-80s when we got here. And that one hits the basketball hoop up at the rafters and bounces straight down immediately for the Bobcat point. Rogers putting down the hammer, and the Dodgers into the net. And a point for the Bobcats regardless. Huge load up right there by Rogers. We've seen that a couple times tonight. Good effort by Hughes to try to save after Rogers got a hand on the block, but falls in for a Dodger point. Hughes will take it. Oh, how about that? Porter eaten up, and a point for the Bobcats. It was just 10-10. And a nice job by the Bobcats. An 8-2 run here. As Rogers will look to extend the lead here. Coleman's out. Holmgren's back in for the Bobcats. Caleb gets it over. Rogers digs it out, set up, and in that one going to be in. Yes, it is for a Bobcat point. Wasn't sure how that one hit. Hit the marker on the near side. All right, we've got a timeout as the Bobcats leading at 19-12. Timeout by the Dodgers. You're watching Marshalltown Bobcat Volleyball right here on KFJB-TV. There we go, Rogers. Bobcats leading it 19-12 in the second set. Rogers, great dig. Estabrook bumps it over. Nice play by Danielson. Picks up the point for the Bobcats. 20-12. How about this? An 8-point lead right now as Rogers will go back to serve. Dodgers, another solid serve almost into the net. Dodgers do get it over, though. Set up backside. Hughes. Dug out of there. Set up. McCaleb. Blocked, but out. Point right there for the Dodgers. 20-13. Dodgers going to step out of this match as Agay's back in. And the ball will find Agay, and misplayed off the side of the hand. Back to the back wall, and a Dodger point. Porter's serve, Agay third. Oh, and that one's going to fall in for Feldman. Not one you expect to get a point on right there, right? You're just trying to get something over and maybe a spot that had a little bit of luck, and that one did right there as Estabrook checks out. Capeau back in, and Ellie Hughes back to serve. Capeyu Strong into the Dodger bench, and a point for the black and red. Braxton Denclaw is going to check back into the match, and she'll immediately serve for the Dodgers. Feldman's dig gets all the way over. Capeyu flails, Bobcats, third, and that one is in. An immediate response by the back official is that one in, and a point for the Bobcats, 22-15. Looks like we're going to have another timeout as the Bobcats just 3 points away from going up 2-0 in our match here tonight in the Iowa Lions Conference. Well, Dodgers will serve as the Bobcats just went a little bit strong on their serve out of the timeout. So a point for the Dodgers as Hughes. It's up to Feldman Strong, and a point now again for the Dodgers, 22-17. Knuckling serve. Feldman gets it. It's blocked. Feldman right back to her. Holmgren. And Holmgren got it over to Capeyu, but a block by McCaleb, and a point for the Dodgers. 22-18. Dig by A-Gay, but it was a little too strong as Hughes tried to go for it. Couldn't get there, so timeout working for the Dodgers as they've gone a 3-0 run here. Short serve. Rogers tried to bump it up. Hughes tried to save it, but couldn't get enough on it. And just like that, it's a 2-point match, or excuse me, set here in the second. Head coach Jen O'Neill kind of telling her team it's all right. Let's take a deep breath here, and serve is away. And that one, trouble for the Bobcats. Feldman had trouble, and it's back to a 1-point set here in the second. Yeah, McCaleb to serve. Rogers dig. Feldman, she'll find it. It's in. And it's 23-21. Jen O'Neill really preaching to Rogers there about the setup and fielding that dig, and it really probably paid off right there as Rogers a clean dig, and Bobcats were able to set up Feldman for that point on the kill. Coleman's back into the match as a senior will serve. Line drive. Capeyu, nice dig. Rogers plays it over. Tipped, and I think there was contact made. I believe that's going to be on Capeyu. Contact with the net as that one got over, and so we are far from done here in the second set. Feldman dug it out. She got set back up. Good hit over. Back to Feldman. Oh, just tried to side tip it and could not get it over the net. We're locked in at 23. Timeout, Bobcats. 2 more points. We'll see if the Bobcats can get them out of the timeout on KFJB-TV. Zoom out of the timeout. Serve away by J.C. Cooper. Bobcats give it to Feldman. And a point for the Bobcats into the net by the Dodgers. 24-23. Set point on the line to go up 2-0. Gabby Asterbrook will check in to finish things off. In the middle. Oh, tipped by Lainey Danielson. Point Dodgers. That was, again, a tough one right there. Do you let it go or do you field it? Might have been strong, but in a close game, you definitely want to go after those ones. All right, here we go. Got to win it by 2 here. And that'll be 1 point found. Lainey Danielson. Gabby Esterbrook fired up. Now the set point. Feldman back to return or serve. Returning will be on Friday. Bobcat football. Outside, into the net, and that will finish off set 2. A big win for the Bobcats, 26-24. And we will take a short timeout and set number 3 around the corner. But the Bobcats with a great start on the road here tonight. Taking on the Dodgers in Fort Dodge. You're locked into Bobcat Volleyball. It's a 2-0 lead right here on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Bobcats on the road tonight, up 2-0 as the Bobcats looking for a opening season victory on the road tonight against the Fort Dodge Dodgers and looking to snap a 4-game losing streak to the Dodgers as well. Let's get a score update around Central Iowa. What's going on? Ames, Waterloo battling tonight. Valley and Mason City, as well as our matchup here tonight. Fort Dodge and Marshalltown on the Iowa Alliance Conference South side of things. PCM defeated Des Moines Hoover earlier tonight 2-0, and Newton defeated Des Moines Hoover 2-0 as well. That's all we have around the Iowa Lions Conference. Third set starts when we come back right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social. And that's just on the inside. Step outside and enjoy patio life at Gutter Point with drinks, shuffleboard, live music, and fun atmosphere. Follow Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to plan your next visit to the place for fun.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Third set underway, and the Dodgers taking a 2-0 lead out the gate, and now a strong serve, so the Bobcats will get a point back. Well, phenomenal second set between the Dodgers and the Bobcats finished that one out. They were tested by the Dodgers, but Bobcats looking to clean house here tonight with a clean sweep on the road. What a start that would be for Jen O'Neill in her first year, and we're tied back at 2-2 with a missed hit by the Dodgers. Serve dugout does not get back over, and a point for the Bobcats, 3-2, so good serve by Feldman. Should go back again. I mean, anytime you bring back 9 seniors, always helpful. Leadership experience, and a lot of them with playing time, obviously. A year ago, a block, Danielson gets the point for the Bobcats. 4-2. Third, and the scramble drill for the Dodgers. They'll get it over. Set up in the middle. Rogers with the kill. How about that? 5-2, rising up and getting the points. Taking a look at that last play, that kill by Rogers. Just great play for the Bobcats. And Feldman into the net on the serve, and a point back for the Dodgers. Serves away as setting up on her left side was Tooney with the serve, flailing into the crowd. Oh, wow, lady with nachos over there had to dive. Actually, no, that's a hot dog. It looked like nachos initially, but she turned, definitely a hot dog. Close call. Got to have your head on a swivel. 6-3. Bobcat lead. Rogers to serve. Bobcats have been targeting Mia McCaleb quite a bit here tonight. She struggled at times, but a clean dig on that last one. Blocked, but Hughes gets the point for the Bobcats, 7-3. Communication early on in the season always breaks down at some point. I felt like at points in the first and second a little bit, but boy, to be able to respond after that has just been really impressive in this first match of the season. McCaleb sneaks one over. Bumped up. Hughes scrambles. Gets it. A dive by the Fort Dodge Dodgers. And getting it over on the third is Porter. Holmgren, soft play with the left hand. 8-3. Going southpaw right there. That last play right there. Now another point for the Bobcats, 9-3. And a timeout's going to be taken. Timeout on the floor, and we will step aside as well as you're watching Bobcat Volleyball right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you want to kick off football season in a new recliner, pass the bread at a beautiful new dining set, or lay up on a luxurious sectional sofa, McGregor's is the right play. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from their friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selections at McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
9-4 point there as we were away as we got speeded up out of the timeout. Big shout out to all the ladies down at Simpson. Claire Hughes, Ellie Hughes' sister, watching down there. Appreciate you for joining us on KFJB-TV here tonight. Big swat right there and a point for the Bobcats, 10-4. Lady Danielson helping picking up the point. Be sure to leave us a comment, maybe where you're watching from here tonight. I assume a lot watching back in Marshalltown tonight. Appreciate that as the Bobcats on the road. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and get upcoming game alerts by turning on those notifications. Point Bobcats! Lady Danielson and Holmgren in the front line. A little attitude out of that one. Two fired up. 11-4 Cats. And speaking of Ellie Hughes, the serve. Off the side of the hand, a miss hit, and a point for the Bobcats, 12-4. Second for Ellie Hughes, a 5'8 senior. 40 aces a year ago. Maybe trying to find one right here. Michaela bumps it up front line, and Michaela it's set up for her. And Michaela will find a spot that's open on the far side of the court. Point for the Dodgers, 12-5. Substitution here, and the first time we're going to see tonight's Gianna Bonney for the Marshalltown Bobcats. She's into the match. Well, you know, we went from a jacket to a towel, and we've had it all here tonight. We're good to go. Rogers digs it out, back line set up. Bonnie into the net. As that one just a tough one right there. It was kind of fading towards the net. Tough play and a tough ask. Up there in that attacking zone. So here's the serve by the Dodgers, and this one's going to be strong, but Bonnie plays it. Now set back up for Bonnie, and miss hit off the left hand. And that will be a Dodger point, 12-7. third is over. McCaleb strong. Cats let it sail out, 13-7. Annie Danielson to serve. Good play by Danielson. She scrambled after the serve to get in her spot, but just a little too far from her. And a point for the Dodgers. McCaleb will serve for the Dodgers. Rogers on the middle. Sends a rainbow over. Gets back. Hughes now sets it up for Feldman. Can she get the point? She will. Gets that one for a point. There it is, falling in on the far side. This serve's going to be just a little bit strong and a point for the Dodgers. Hughes sets it up. Rogers. Bobcats do a nice job to get the deflection, and that one blocked in the front line. Getting a piece of it was L.J. Mayle. And a point for the Dodgers. They're back within 4. Tough one for O'Neal. She went down to a knee, and it was a low line drive serve and bounced up in her face. And a point for the Dodgers. Back to a 3-point third set. And O'Neal fields that one. That looked like that serve was going to be strong and out on the back line, but it'll be a point for the Dodgers. They're back within 2. Sometimes so hard to judge those ones. Will that one be close or not? 14-12 as the Dodgers serve away up to Rogers over on the third. Towards the middle, strong point Bobcats, 15-12. Abby Estabrook is back into the match. Jenna Bonney will check out. Estabrook's jump serve away. Back to the middle, deflected by Rogers. O'Neal to the near side. Hughes! She's going to get that point for the Bobcats. What a play right there. Bobcats, a scramble drill, and then the Dodgers as well. And that one just sneaks over near the stands. The Bobcats back up by 4 as Estabrook's second serve. McCaleb up to the front line. Blocked. Rogers got a piece of it. Rogers another block. Filling up the stat column early on here tonight, and then nobody home. Not quite on the same page, but really good defense right there for the Bobcats. A couple of blocks by Rogers on that front line. Dig by Danielson, set up Rogers. A cannon of an arm right there. Now Feldman tries her luck. It's blocked, but a point for the Bobcats. As it falls aside, and now 17-13. A year ago, I believe it was 2-0. Dodgers were up And this one falls in, extending it 18-13. But a year ago, Dodgers went up 2-0, and the Bobcats had to come back, I believe, to make it a 2-2 match. And then Dodgers won the 5th set a year ago to win that one 3-2. But the Bobcats looking to close it out here tonight. And that one's going to fall in for another Bobcat point. Serve away. Feldman got it over to Estabrook, and Hughes away. I thought the way Hughes kind of, after she hit that one, maybe she was over the line, but no, it was violation on the Dodgers. So a point for the Bobcats, 20-13 now. And a tough serve. Feldman comes near side. And the Dodgers not able to lean in that one and field it. And the Bobcats with a 21-13 lead. We will take a timeout as the Bobcats just moments away from getting a win on the road to start the season on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social. And that's just on the inside. Step outside and enjoy patio life at Gutter Point with drinks, shuffleboard, live music, and fun atmosphere. Follow Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to plan your next visit to the place for fun.
Well, point for the Dodgers while we were away, so it's now 21-14. Still a 7-point lead here in the third set. J.C. Cooper is back to serve for the Dodgers. Feldman. Now set up backside Hughes. The Barrow and Porter dug that one out. And just past Hughes. Cadence Tooney with a good point right there, actually. That was Grace Nichols with the point right there. The freshman at 6'1", picking up the point for the Dodgers. Estabrook keeps it alive. Third is over by Feldman. And a miss hit into the Dodger bench. That one will get in, and the Bobcats pick up a point, 22-15. So I'm noticing Varsity Bound had the new Lexi Astor, not as the head coach this year, as Julie Astor. But I see Julie Astor over there as the assistant, and Lexi Astor, as I remember talking to her last year, that is definitely her. So got a few roster issues as far as numbers, and it is still Lexi Astor, the head coach, as she is excited as the Dodgers pick up a point right there, a pivotal one to keep them locked into this one because it's 22-16. Strong serve to the back line. Rogers bumps it, and third is over. Feldman and Danielson are in the same place. Hughes blocked, keeps it alive. And they say Hughes, I believe, touched that net, so that will be a point. Actually, I think the call there by the near side official is too much of the hand right there, carrying that one over. And Rogers on the back line, that one just in. Well, just like the second set, Dodgers tried to come back, but the Bobcats were able to finish it out 26-24. Now the Chargers not wanting the night to come to an end just yet. Set up. Danielson picks up a pivotal point, 23-18. That is huge. Look at that. Good play. Good effort by the Dodgers, just not able to get a hand underneath of that one. Strong serve to the back line. Set up outside, and that one's going to be out. And a point for the Bobcats. And it's 24-18. Match point right here. As the Bobcats look for a clean sweep, Hughes with the serve. Back to the back line to McCaleb. Third. It's over, and no, it was out on the far side, and that will do it. It's a 3-0 victory for the Bobcats here tonight to start the season. As both teams will shake at midcourts. But a big final tonight. 25-19, 26-24, and 25-18, a final here tonight. A 3-0 victory for the Bobcats. And definitely has to feel good for them tonight. Take a look at the celebration there for the Bobcats on the road. They start out the season 1-0 and snap a 4-game losing streak to the Fort Dodge Dodgers here tonight on the road. So 25-19, 26-24, and 25-18. A really solid night for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Our next broadcast coming up on Friday nights for football, but before that we have Bobcat Live. We'll talk to Jen O'Neill recapping this victory on the road here tonight. Join us live at Wayward Social on Thursday at 6. We'll have specials out there as well as talking football, volleyball, golf. We'll catch up with AD Ryan Iskrig and everything else going on in Bobcat Athletics. Football Friday night at home against Mason City to kick off week number 1. Pregame at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7:30. And then volleyball, our next match, is their next match next Tuesday on the road at Hoover with coverage starting right around 7 o'clock with first serve at 7:15. Thanks so much for joining us on the road tonight for our KFJB-TV crew here tonight. On the road, our producer David Braga, as well as camera crew Jesse DeMeyer. I'm Brandon Lewis. Have a great rest of your night. Be sure to hit the like button and support our broadcast coverage, as well as subscribe to KFJB-TV and turn those alerts on to get upcoming game notifications. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Again, the Bobcats win it 3-0. The final score on the road from Fort Dodge. You've been watching Marshalltown Volleyball right here on KFJB-TV.